Well, hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your major quickie. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get straight to your reading, my beautiful Scorpio. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Finally, hey Scorpio, success and good luck is on your side, but of course the devil has turned up also. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. The Lovers. Oh, interesting. This is quite a spread. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the cards as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong way, so please fast forward during these moments. I don't like to rush the reading. Also, I will be doing my usual longer messages, but these are a series of major quickies for those of you who are on the go. Now, the protagonist energy is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a turning point in your luck. So you may have felt like Lady Luck was not on your side for a while. The Wheel of Fate was slightly stuck, but this is all turning now. This is a reading for mid-September through to mid-October. So you may have had to take some sort of gamble or some sort of risk in order to move forward, and you're wondering if it's going to pay off. But actually, yeah, it's going to be very successful here. The Wheel of Fortune, it's like destiny meets synchronicity. This card, when I feel this card, and I use this card all the time, when I feel this card for your reading right now, it feels like a lot of hard work is behind whatever is coming towards you. And by that, I mean, you've already put in a lot of hard work, and that's where, you know, Fortune's wheel comes in. Destiny meets synchronicity. You've put that the effort in, and now is the time to meet with preparation, meeting with fate, as it were, as you are catapulted higher in either your career or in love. Now, it's interesting because we do have the Lovers on the board, so we've got a bit of a choice going on here, but they're indicating with this energy that I'm picking up that you may have been in some sort of learning process to do with your career. Because there is this, they're really highlighting this cocooned kind of figure here. It's like there was a lot of growth going on. Now, that could be attributed to a relationship also. We're going to go deeper and find out what they're talking about. But with the energy I'm picking up, it's, you know, you may have been in a bit of a resting period in terms of work. And I know that's an obvious thing to say with people that's been going on around the world at the moment. But I feel some sort of growth has been going on with it. You've been doing a lot of learning. You may have been wondering about your path, if you're on the right path here, because it felt like maybe you were going round and round and round, putting a lot of hard work into what you're trying to achieve and getting nowhere. Now, that is the perception that actually you are getting nowhere, but Spirit says that's not correct. Every event is to propel you forward, whether it is a goal that is reached, a victory, an award, a recognition, or a rejection, okay? Because they're indicating it's almost like they're navigating you. If you're in a car, any rejection is like it's like a signpost that says, no, you're not supposed to go that way. You're supposed to go left. No, you're supposed to go right. Okay, so be mindful that the Wheel of Fate is playing a hand here in your life at the moment, and it is it's almost like guiding you towards your abundance. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of like airlifting you out of some sort of situation that you felt like you were going round and round in circles. But there is an element of risk here, okay? It feels like you're taking a bit of a gamble and you're hoping it pays off. Now, there is some sort of choice. It feels like when you come, there's a lot of abundance I'm feeling here because the protagonist energy is success. It's abundance, a joyous outcome. But what there's like a rebirth of something. But what they're indicating is as you're on the path, a fork in the road is going to open up to you. So you will have a choice of which avenue, as it were, to take. Now, we do have the Devil card. It's in the antagonist position. So there's two energies coming here. with this card. This is the position of resistance, something you are really resistant to let go of, okay? Something that does not serve your higher purpose. Now, this could be anything from, you know, negative thinking. It could be a person that is in a negative cycle with you. It could be addictions. It could be, you know, your attitude towards the material world, or, you know, some sort of obsession that you may not feel it's an obsession, but deep down, if you check on in, you're like, yeah, I keep checking that person's profile, my ex's profile. I know I shouldn't. I mean, it's human nature. Okay, even if you don't want to go back that way, sometimes we gravitate back to the past and go, I wonder how that person's doing. They're indicating here a need to really let go of something, okay? There has to be a recovery here to leave it all behind, because then you free yourself up to have wonderful choices, either in the love department, because we got the lovers on the board there, or in your career. Okay, they really want you to check in with your authentic self, because Scorpio, you're always leading with truth and authenticity. You sometimes, you know, now don't shoot the messenger when I say this, sometimes you hide the truth from yourself a little bit in terms of I just want to expand on that, because there's going to be a lot of people going, hell no, that's not what happens. It's almost like you know what you need to do, but you say, it's okay, I can do this, I'm in control of this, I'm only checking once, I'm only, you know, I'm only going to do this thing once. And then if you really think back in the last month or so, you may have done something 2 or 3 times, and it's something that in some way is making you feel stuck, okay? So they really want you to take a cold, hard look at yourself and check in with what it is you can detach yourself from. Now, they're indicating here, I don't want to go on too much about this, even though this is a Capricorn element, just to let you know, that may mean that someone has a Capricorn placement. They're really indicating, well, they're indicating 2 things. One is dragon. So perhaps you're a Scorpio dragon, or, you know, dragon is in some way relevant to you. Perhaps you call it whatever, you know, your toxic cycle is, you call it the dragon is resurfacing or something like that. I see dragons as really beautiful creatures, but perhaps you describe it in a certain way. So that's one thing they're indicating. But the other thing they're indicating with this card is all you need to do is highlight what you need to let go of. You don't, you know, going cold turkey and saying, I'm not going to do that, that's it, that's the end, that actually leads to a relapse. They're indicating here that whatever this toxic cycle that is that you need to let go of, either a person or, you know, a substance, or, you know, or just an old way of thinking, you know, it can be as simple as that. Just notice when you do it. And when you do it, they're indicating, make note of it by doing something like, you know, perhaps pinching your thumbnail to your finger and going, I've trash talked myself again. I've said I'm really stupid, and do that so that you notice actually you're hurting yourself. Okay, so they want you to be mindful of how you talk to yourself, the cycles that you're in, because you're ascending here, and there's a lot of abundance on its way. You don't want to influence it by holding on to anything that does not serve you. Okay, so then we have the lovers. It's the unifying energy. So the unifying energy here is a Gemini card. So you may be thinking about partnering up with somebody in business, or you may have a choice about partnering up with someone in business or in love. You've got some sort of conundrum on your mind. There is a decision to make. And this card used to be called the choice card. So you do have this choice. Now, it could be as simple as the choice to let go of something that's holding you back. It's hard. We're all human. It's difficult to let go of these things. Some things are just very alluring, and we can't all be saints. Okay, so there's moments where, you know, sometimes the bad side is really sexy and enticing, but they just don't want you to be stuck in a cycle that leads you to be flatlining. They want you to ascend. Okay, so with this card, they're indicating here you're mulling things over, but they want you to really speak up about things, okay? Because it looks like your throat chakra there is in some way blocked. You may not be speaking up the truth of the situation to others. You may know the truth of the situation yourself, but you may just not be vocalizing it. Now, they're also giving me a sentence right now. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. This, I feel, is very much a Scorpio motto. We don't like to be cruel or, cutting. If someone pushes us to the edge, then smack down. I mean, it comes out. We're not proud of it, but, you don't F with a Scorpio without getting burned. I mean, people know that before they even come to us. But what they're indicating here is you may not want to hurt somebody's feelings with something. And it could be to do with a partnership. And you prefer to just withdraw into silence and not say anything at all. They're urging you to vocalize, okay? Stand in truth and authenticity, which of course I see you doing, but there's something that needs to be spoken that's not being spoken. So this could be about how you feel in your heart. But it feels very much like you've got some decisions to make as we're checking in. Now, as I said, we're going to go to the Good Tarot now to find out a little bit more of the details. But yeah, I'm just seeing you torn between two avenues, either two people or two in love or in partnership in business, or two ways of life. There's a bit of a conundrum. Let's go and see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding this major quickie? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Thank you so much. We have the Seven of Air. Okay, Seven of Air. Yeah, I'm not surprised you got this card to open. This is you, marching to the beat of your own drum. You're doing things your way. It's non-conformity. But we're going to go on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Can you please? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Tower. And of course, it's in that position. And we have the Eight of Earth. Beautiful energy here. Now, yeah. I love it, Scorpio. I'm like, you have a serious conundrum. I don't know what you're going to do. Choose between going one person or the other. And you're like, I'm going solo, baby. I'm going solo because nobody does it better than me. That's the energy that I'm getting with this card. This is independence, okay? The Seven of Air in this particular deck is, it's like now's the time to live life on your own terms. So maybe someone gave you some sort of ultimatum and was making you choose, or it just feels like you're going, I cannot choose. So therefore, I'm doing it by myself, okay? This is like listening to your inner voice and knowing that independence is the best way. You're breaking free from any people who are trying to give you advice. It just becomes noise and you're like, no, I understand what you're saying and I totally get it. And I'm grateful for your advice, but I've kind of checked out. I realize I'm going by myself because my gut instinct is very strong. And Scorpio, your intuition is really on point. Often very psychic energy. You're very connected to the undercurrent of the human psyche and body language and everything like that. You read the room before the room presents itself to you, as it were. But this is about attending to your own needs. It's not a selfish act, but you're being diplomatic with it, okay? So I really see you. That's why they just gave me that sentence. I mean, even if you look up this card in the manual that it comes with, you realize it actually means about diplomacy. If you can't speak your truth and it hurts other people, then you prefer to sort of be a little bit silent and sort of withdraw. But remember, diplomacy is key. But I really see here, you're being called to what you need to do for yourself. It's not a selfish act, okay? But I really feel this could be to do with business because the overall energy at the end there is that Eight of Earth. So career-wise, it looks like you know what to do and you're off doing it, okay? There's a lot of peace that comes with this. There's a lot of peace and freedom knowing that you're not a people pleaser, okay? You live life on your own terms. So it feels like that's when the Wheel of Fortune steps in, okay? Because you are authentically yourself and therefore going after your dreams, and the universe says, well, I respect that level of courage and endurance, and I feel like you've worked really hard for whatever this thing is, and you've put so much work, many years even, of hard work, learning, because there's learning that goes with this as well. and it feels like you're a bit of a lone wolf. Okay, you've done things on your own terms normally, but you were presented with some sort of choice and you're like, you know what, it's worked, me doing it by myself. I'm going to keep going that way. Okay, but also, no, I was going to say be mindful of that, because sometimes we do need to ask others for help when we need it. There's a stubborn energy that actually cuts off our nose to spite our face if we need help and we don't ask for it. But I'm not getting that energy from the card. No, you're doing your way, and it's working. Okay, it's going to bring a lot of abundance and success. Now we have the Tower card. It's in this in this position, which is obviously it's going to be uncomfortable. So there's going to be some sort of either surprise event, or you may feel like it's an unwanted change. Okay, because when we get the Tower. Obviously, when we get the Tower, people get a little bit nervous and like, oh no, a bad event is coming. Well, actually, no. The Tower, for me, the energy represents a surprise, something that we hadn't really planned for. And it could make us feel uncomfortable at first because we hadn't planned for it. Oh, got a nice little breeze there coming on in. Some energy joining us. When this happens, when the Tower arrives, something really quick happens, okay? And you have to really think quick when this appears in your life. So it could be some sort of sudden upheaval of what you thought you knew in terms of your lifestyle. It could be, for example, you wanted a job and you got the job, but then the stipulation they forgot to mention was that job meant that you had to travel out of town for some part of it and leave your family for a little while. And you're like, okay, this is my dream job. Didn't imagine it was going to come with that little surprise, but you make it work. Whatever it is, it's asking you to expect the unexpected, because there's some sort of event that pops up here. It offers actually an opportunity to transform in a positive way. Okay, it's like flying the flag. You may be the first person who does this thing that pops up, maybe the first person who does this thing in your family. They're indicating here with this Devil card that there could be some sort of ancestral wounding, because there's a cycle, a toxic cycle, and it feels like it's been bestowed upon you, Scorpio, to break the cycle, and you're flying the flag. It feels like you are doing this for the team. Team Scorpio, ancestral healing. It feels like you're going to put that work in. It's something on the side, okay? There's a real gem. As you can see, look at that beautiful energy coming out from within the tower. Whoa, what is that? The Tower. Okay, so I'm channeling at the moment. So they're giving me someone has a speech impediment, and it's to do with T's. Perhaps it's a stutter. It's the way I say, the way that the energy is coming in for the word tower. Like I say this word all the time, but I'm getting very, I'm picking up, some sort of energy that someone has a speech impediment. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you, okay? There's a wonderful transformative energy, and it's about letting go of something toxic in order to come out on top. Now, this could be a food substance, like sugar or something, that is actually doing something to your brain that is firing off extra energy and triggering either speech impediments or something. Like, if I feel like the energy is past now, so I can say Tower, no problem, but they're indicating a speech impediment. So if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But just be mindful that it'll feel slightly uncomfortable, but it's meant to nudge you out of your comfort zone, okay? When you get the Tower card, it is to shake up energy in order to propel you forward towards this wonderful abundance. The Eight of Earth is a beautiful energy here. So just to let you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, a lightning bolt hits the crown chakra, well, the crown on top of the Tower, and it sets the Tower on fire. And two figures leap into the unknown. They actually want me to show you. Okay, I'm sure I've done this many times before, but they really want me to show you, so I will. Where is the Tower? Towards the back, okay. So then the two figures leap into the unknown, and they I must have missed it. There it is. Okay. if they stayed where they were, they'd get burnt, okay? It'll be more painful to stay where they were stuck than it was to take that leap of faith. So they're indicating there is some element of taking a gamble or a risk in either love or, because this is a surface energy quickie, love or business. It's worth it, okay? Because if you stay where you are, you're just going to be unhappy and stuck in the same position, going round and round and round. So they just want to highlight that to you before we move on. It's almost like an act of God comes, an act of fate comes in and nudges you off the fence so that you have to make a move in either direction. Otherwise, you'll sit on the fence forever. And Scorpio, we know that's not a position that you tend to take. You always, you make a choice. So we have that Eight of Earth as a unifying energy. Beautiful energy, this Eight of Earth. This is about gaining knowledge and employing your skills and your craft to invest in your future. You're mastering your craft. You're enjoying your employment. I really feel there's a lot of growth here, both spiritually, and I feel like you're going to be put on some sort of pedestal in terms of your work. You're going to gain some sort of recognition. You're being raised up here, okay, towards this sun. Now, Earth is obviously about pentacles, so the Eight of Pentacles is about, investing in yourself, investing in your career and your craft, enjoying it and making money from something that you truly enjoy. It feels like you're going to get an opportunity to go deeper and delve into whatever it is that you do and get a greater understanding of it that propels you forward. And you're going to accomplish so much more than you ever imagined because of the skills that you've developed over the years. Yeah, fate intervenes some way. It feels like maybe a lucky opportunity comes your way, and it's like the moment you've been working for all this time, because this is a card of hard work and investment. All these years, it's about to pay off, and it feels like fate is sending you an opportunity to rise up. They're asking me to look at this this picture a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. Yeah, so they're showing me like a spiral that's... Oh, I see. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're showing me like a spiral that looks like a snail. And then they're showing me the coins. So if you have a look at the coins actually have a Celtic symbol there, and that is to move forward, okay? So you're propelling yourself forward here, and you're on the way up, as it were, both financially, because there's a lot of growth here, but also in terms of some sort of award recognition. I feel like there's some sort of success or good news coming your way that raises you up and makes you realize you're on the right path. You were always meant to be here. And it feels like you did this solo. You did this all by yourself, okay? Even though you had a choice to partner up with somebody or... Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Yeah, no more waiting. We're on the move. Three of Cups in reverse as well. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide the Star? It's interesting. They've asked me to go again. Normally I give 3, but they've asked me to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know for their highest good for this major quickie? Ooh! Okay, that just shot right out. I gotta go get that. We have the Hierophant. I see what they're trying to give me now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Total sense. Makes total sense. So, they're giving me a jewel energy here. So, yeah, we'll come to it when we come to it. They said, do the first card first, so we will. So we got the Three of Wands here. You're not waiting anymore. There was a bit of a delay in terms of what it is you're trying to achieve, because Wands are about passion and achievement, and you were waiting for the right moment to expand or, get this idea off the ground. You're not waiting anymore. There's no point in waiting because the moment's arrived, okay? Yes, the delays and the setbacks were out of your control, okay? The Wheel of Fortune reminds you that, things are out of your control when they're in delay. You can only use that time to make yourself prepared, which you definitely have. on either side here. Now, we've also got a Three of Cups here. They're indicating someone, I'm getting an energy. I'm going to pull a card on it because I'm definitely getting an energy of someone from your past, Scorpio. I'm feeling it's a romantic interest because we have the Hierophant in reverse there. It's someone that you're not really talking to. I feel maybe you're ignoring this person. This person has a tendency to keep coming back on in and out of your life. The Devil card is suggesting that you're in a cycle, some sort of toxic cycle with this person of where they return, expecting things to be the same, perhaps, and never giving an apology. You may know that this person, perhaps in some way, either now or in the past, had a third-party situation. They may have chosen someone else over you in terms of love, and they made a mistake. They're having their tower moment, and they realize, damn, actually my soulmate was Scorpio, because we have the soulmate cards on the board here. So here is your choice. Okay, I was wondering why we've got the Lovers card in the choice, especially if we've got this in your career. It seems to be like your career seems to be like transcending higher and higher and higher, and you're doing it by yourself. I'm not seeing where the choice comes in, but here it is. This person from your past is coming back, okay, and they want to discuss things with you. You may have felt you had no support with this person. There may have been a little bit of gossip about this person. You know, they had a party kind of party lifestyle that led them to have a lot of addictions. This person was very low vibe in addictions. Now, they recognize they made a mistake. If they chose somebody over you in this third party situation, they're receiving some sort of tower energy. They're coming towards you to perhaps communicate. We have no swords, but they're in some way trying to make their way back to you because they recognize they effed up. You were the soulmate. You're their person, and they want to come back around. Now, Scorpio, if anyone ever chose someone else over you, I mean, hit the road, Jack. And don't you know the rest of the song. That would be my energy, but it's totally your call. We have all free will. This person, it feels like they may have already reached out to you because you're ignoring them. Okay, we got the Star card in reverse. This is Aquarian energy, and it feels like this person, you don't like being ignored. This person kind of comes into your life, maybe starts something up, and then goes dead silent, sort of walks away, because we got no swords, okay? So, and you don't like being ignored. I mean, which human actually likes being ignored? Nobody. So this may, you know, this person was leading with some sort of ego or arrogance, but I feel like the arrogance came from some sort of toxic addiction, perhaps substance abuse or something. That's no excuse. I'm not excusing any behavior like that. But this person, they're either coming out of some sort of relationship and or marriage. You may know that they're in a higher level commitment anyway, and that's breaking up. Okay, when we got the Hierophant in reverse, this person also is a little bit, doesn't like to conform to type of things. This person actually enjoys their freedom. They don't like to be in relationships, but they conform for the moment. But they were in a higher level commitment, and it looks like it's breaking up, and they want to come forward towards you. They want to invest in a future with you because they see you're doing well. I have to give it to you. They see that you're doing quite well. So they do want a new start with you. We have the Fool card on the board. Just to let you know, this is Taurus energy as well there. You could also be dealing with someone who is has a water element. But we have the Fool card, which is Aries, and this is a new start. This person is hopeful that they can have a new start with you and that they want to come on in and offer you their heart. Now, Scorpio, I have to say it, I feel like you're going solo, okay? Now, I'm just reading the energy because we have a double energy card, which is the Seven of Swords there, which is going solo, marching to the beat of your own drum. This person can just, you know, F off. Sorry to be rude. But if they've chosen someone else over you, if that's not, you know, cross watchers, if that's not you, then, you know, this is obviously not your reading. But this Fool card feels like you're having a new start. It feels uncomfortable. You don't really want to let this person go out of your psyche because you're actually very deeply connected to this person, okay? I mean, I could even be picking up on twin flame energy because I'm starting to sweat, and when that happens, I mean, I don't want to show you, but when that happens, then it's normally very intense energy. But it looks like you're actually making a break for it yourself, but I said I'm going to pull a card on it, so we'll, ooh, I said no, go to this one. Scorpio, I always want to do a quickie for you, and it just, there's so much complex energy around you. Perhaps it's because I'm a Scorpio myself, and thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Three of Cups. So yeah, Three of Cups, it's interesting. We've got Three of Cups in the reverse there. They're letting go of the situation. It feels like that they want to have a union with you, okay? But this person, there's something about this person, Scorpio. I'm not sure what it is. It feels like they don't feel like they're enough. So they always have to have someone on the back burner. It feels like this person, you know, they could be fully committed in a relationship, but they could be kind of checking in with like an ex or checking in with somebody because they always have to have like, if the current relationship goes wrong, then they need someone else to know that there is a safety net there. And Scorpio, you're nobody's safety net. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, look at that. This person has codependencies. Okay, this person is also financially dependent on people. This person may be losing a bit of money at the moment, but it feels like, yeah, they've got codependency tendencies here. They always have to have somebody, okay? But they realize that you were the soulmate, okay? You were the person they were meant to be with, but they chose badly. They're releasing that. They want to come in and talk to you about it. But I feel like you're just doing your career, really. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, Wheel of Fortune steps on in. Strength, woo! So look at that. To be read together, they just said. So Wheel of Fortune here, you know, there is some sort of turning point in, I feel like your career. There is an event that happens that actually catapults you up, that you're like so high up that you're like, no, I'm sorry, I can't even see you anymore. Bye, past, bye. It's kind of like that energy, okay? You're the master of your own destiny, but fate does intervene here. Also, it's interesting because it's in the upright position. If it was in the reverse, they'd be telling me that you're actually stuck on this person, that you cannot move forward, but this is you kind of moving forward here. Without this person, it feels. Now, this person may have tried to make you feel like you were not enough. This is a Leo energy card here. Because when we get the Strength card, this is you loving yourself. Okay, you've got the courage to move on, the self-respect to say, I'm sorry. Did you just miss out on this? Did you just miss out? Yeah, okay, bye. Because I feel like you may have given this person more than one chance. Okay, and what do they say? This is a sentence that's coming from me, not from Spirit. They say, if you give a person, you know, a second chance, then, you know, that's you being very generous. But if you give them a third, that's you making a choice. And you're making a choice to be burnt again if you haven't learned a lesson, okay? So they're indicating with this card, there's an endurance here, okay? But you're having the courage to make a new start. Now they have said again, wow. As I said, Scorpio, yeah, I knew the page. I knew the page was going to come out. This person's been stalking you, but they're not talking. Look at that. So we have the Page of Swords, Aquarian energy, okay? This person's been spying. This is my lurker. This person, you know, they are going through some sort of breakup. They're a bit immature. They may have some sort of financial issues or perhaps legal issues that they're dealing with there, tax issues, that sort of thing. They're not speaking to, they may have been speaking to you at first, but I feel like you were ignoring them. And they've gone a bit silent because I feel like they're trying to change tack. Now, I don't want to say that this person is, you know, always negative, but I feel like they're caught up in a bit of a toxic cycle. There's a bit of pain going on with this person. And people do strange things when they're in their mindset of pain, okay? And you understand the undercurrent of human psyche. So you recognize that you like to see things from other people's perspective so that you can get an overall energy of what you're dealing with. I don't feel like this person means you any harm. They're just caught up in themselves, their ego, their substance abuse, and just low vibe, okay? In the future, they have the opportunity to be a better person, but when this Tower moment is fully over, then they will see things in a bit of a brighter scale. Now we have the Six of Cups. So yeah, this person, this is about my returning card. Six of Cups is always about reunions, you know, someone from the past wanting to come back on in. It's in the reverse. So it suggests here that, you know, to go back there would be to live in the past. And this person has naive expectations. But also, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's 5 cups. So, and that's the foundation. It's uneven. It's an uneven foundation. And although they're offering a 6 cup there with growth, etc., it's in the reverse, which suggests there's no growth here still. It's still an uneven, unbalanced thing that they're coming on in with. So a little bit mindful there of that. Just checking with... Okay, they want a final card from the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. I feel like this is about career, but thank you so much, because you're going to be very, very successful. A lot of growth in your career. There's one lucky opportunity that's coming on in that's like going to catapult you. How would you like this read? Yeah, baby. I love it. Okay, so celebration, more celebration. So there's a lot of celebration coming. 5 of Cups in the reverse. When I get that card, it's about moving on. Hope returns once you're in a recovery, when you've released anything that does not serve you. This is successful energy, okay? After feeling a little bit, you know, oh, sorry, they just said again. Sorry, they do pop in and sort of guide me. So there's... After a period where you may have felt very stuck or feeling like the universe left you out a little bit, along comes hope. There is a wonderful opportunity that comes, and you may have to make some sort of decision about it, because I feel like, yeah, it's like it's a wonderful opportunity, but you have a choice. There is some sort of compromise that may come on in there. Thank you so much. Page of Cups. Ooh, ooh, oh my God, we got double whammy here. This is, I mean, sometimes I love it when Spirit says, go again, go again. You go again, you're like, bam. So they're showing me the 2 people. Okay, so there is definitely a choice in love as well. Okay, so you got definitely, I mean, there's a lot of choice going on here, because we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so this person from your past, they're offering an apology. Okay, this is Pisces energy here. They're quite studious, this person. They want to offer an apology for the past. I feel like you're going to leave it there, because this person's emotionally still unbalanced. Okay, there's a little bit of turmoil. They're really highlighting the water that is a little bit wavy in the background here. But they're also indicating, Scorpio, there is a new love about to pop right on into your life. Okay, someone who wants to wine and dine you. They just said, I was going to say be romantic, but they went wine and dine, wine and dine. So someone who wants to really be romantic with you, wine and dine you, as they're saying. They want to give you a cup of love with no surprises. Okay, they want to offer you a love that is pure, and they've got a very good heart. They want to stay by your side. And you can see here, this river is very calm, and it goes somewhere. So they want longevity. This river will lead somewhere. This person may also have a water element somewhere, a Pisces or a Cancer or another Scorpio. They're very deep and intuitive. So there's a lot of success and hope happening here. I mean, 2 opportunities in love, someone from the past versus someone very new. We all have free will and freedom of choice here, but also this wonderful, exciting opportunity that comes on in for you, an event that you've been hoping for and you've been working for. It does come with a little bit of a question mark, because it feels like it can go in 2 directions, but it's going to be very successful. Fortune, Lady Luck is on your side. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What else do they need to know before we close the reading? For those of you who are interested, I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed to gain the final messages. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Scorpio need to go before we close the reading? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Oof. We have blessed. Now, I want to know how they want to receive it. Okay. It's in the upright for you. So blessed. So I guess this is a time for being blessed. Plus, it's number 22. And number 22, when you reduce it, 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's the Emperor. So there could be some sort of entrepreneurial spirit going on here. In terms of your career, it feels like you're ascending and financially your money is starting to grow, and a huge opportunity is coming on in. So you are being blessed. It's because you've done a lot of work. It feels you really, look at that, how peaceful she is, and she's ascending there. It's amazing. Your star is starting to rise. But also, it's about foundations, number 4s. It's about building solid foundations for the future. And yeah, planning for the future here. But also, you know, waiting for your Emperor. Why take a page when an Emperor is on the way? That's what I always say. Now, I'm just going to read from the book because I wouldn't want to tell you anything that's wrong. 22. Something wonderful that is unexpected. Grace that is unforeseen. A gift from Spirit. Whoa. Just clarifying this whole reading. Amazing. There are moments in life when out of the blue it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did deserve this, and yet you are here. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. And then we've got the prosperity message, which is unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. I mean, come on, Scorpio. This is amazing. I love it when Spirit does this. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success or stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. I'll read that sentence again. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now and don't forget to share them. Wow, Scorpio. So yeah, basically, Lady Luck is on your side, sending you a very fortunate event as fate intervenes. Very beautiful energy here. Just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Lord Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? I'm closing my eyes when I do this, Scorpio, but I keep seeing a star. So let me see what happens. Thank you so much. Truly grateful. No, we didn't get a star, but they keep giving me a star. So perhaps your star is starting to rise. Miracles do happen. Have faith that you're rising there. Your wishes are coming true when you get a star. Now, Scorpio, we got the skull and crossbones, which connects to the death card, okay? Which is your card, number 13. So big changes. There's some endings here of toxic cycles, but big changes allow you to transform into something beautiful, something where you rise, that phoenix from the ashes here, okay? They want it on the devil card because it is about letting go. Okay, so letting go of anything that is toxic for you in order to rise without anything holding you back. And we have a feather. Okay, so you're definitely, you're being divinely guided and you're being protected when you get that feather. But also, they're indicating that this new person who's coming on in here, it's a meeting of minds. They're showing me a feather in someone's cap. So that they're indicating that there is a meeting of minds, not just emotions, but minds with you and this person who's coming on in, this new love opportunity. They're just giving me the word freedom, freedom, freedom with this feather. So perhaps it's about being as light as a feather, feeling free, okay, as you ascend in life. Perhaps also it could be an indication of, you seeing a feather on your path. Where would you like this? Okay, so they want it on the Wheel of Fortune. So perhaps when you receive this lucky news, you've actually just picked up a feather, or a feather is in a position where you're like, how could that be there? That's not possible. There's something about a feather and receiving really good news about success, either in your job or something successful comes on in for you. There's a feather. It feels like it's very much at the same time. Okay, so you, in that moment, you recognize this was meant to be. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, we'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. They're just giving me an image before I go. As I was talking, they're giving me an image, and it's they're showing me someone with an eraser. Okay, and it's kind of pink or reddy on one side and blue on the other, and they're just showing me someone rubbing something out. So perhaps you feel like you made a mistake with this person and you're erasing them in order to move on, or they're just giving me that image. So I'm just reading it symbolically, but to start anew, maybe. You're rewriting the script according to your newfound fortune, but also it could be that you're actually rubbing something out at this moment in time. Maybe you were drawing something, and and you've got an eraser that looks like that. It's very precise. It could have been white, could have been anything, but it's pink or red and then blue. It's really, yeah. So if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.